Hello everyone, my name is Miss Dee Dee and I am the owner and provider of a small in-home childcare. And today I'm going to be giving you guys a quick tour of my space before I put my Thanksgiving decorations up. And I'll probably do two more tours, one after I put my Thanksgiving decorations up and also another one after I put my Christmas decorations up. Okay, so let me give you a quick pan before I get started with the tour. I'm still getting used to this whole YouTube thing, so I hope that I'm not too shaky. All right, guys, let's start over here with my science center. Oh, also I have my first aid and things like that up there, safety things. Some artwork hanging from like some yarn and clothespins. This is my science center. I just moved this over here because I needed to free up some space on this wall so I can hang that sign. Right now I just have of course my microscope, my pumpkins. We're wrapping a pumpkin thing up. Then again, I may let this stay until Thanksgiving break. And I have some things down here with butterflies and stuff in there. I have a little girl like butterflies. I see she put a poppet in there. Some sensory toys, magna towels. A little magnetic puzzle. I thrifted this. I think it's so cute, and you can just sit it there and move them around. What's hiding in the ocean? And I have some animal families, and I won't go through too much. And down below us, I let it double as a math center. So I have magna tiles for older children when I do get some. And this is a teacher-made tool. I thought I'd show because somebody may want to, try this. So it goes 1 through 6. You can see. So the child, you'll work with them, and they'll roll the dice. If it's 6, they can find the number 6 and put it there. That's one way. Or they can use their fine motor skills and take 6 pom-poms and put it in the number 6. So that's a teacher-made tool, and it's all Dollar Tree stuff. Also, another teacher-made tool is patterns. So you can just print this off on like Google Pictures or something and laminate it, cut it, and then the child would match the pattern with these sticks. Okay, so that's something that somebody may be interested in. And I find that kids really like teacher-made tools more so than, the stuff that we buy off of Amazon. That's my little sign. It's fallen so many times. But I got that from Hobby Lobby at back to school time. Right now we're working on squirrels and acorns. So I printed these up off of, I just Googled it and I printed it. And also I made a little fall dish up here. When I have my little small girl, I have to monitor her closely to make sure she doesn't put that in her mouth and stuff. So we have acorns, leaves, pumpkins. We have the pine cone, little scarecrows and stuff like that. And if you're familiar with figures, they want you to have pictures of real animals, real people, and stuff like that. That's my information I had to cover up. I got these little signs from Dollar Tree, and they like to take the circle time pointer, and I'll say, well, where are her eyes? And kids will point with the pointer to, the little girl's eyes or the little boy's eye. This is our We Are Outside sign. So parents, when they pick up, if we're outside, I'll have that on a doorknob outside so they'll know, to come to the backyard and pick up. You got to have your no smoking, no e-cigarette sign, my parent information wall, clock. Y'all see what's going on here. Okay, so this is where parents sign in at. I also have, I use Brightwheel, and I have the little scan thing they can use, but I also like them to sign in personally too. I have these 2 folders up here because I have a tour on this afternoon and one Monday afternoon. So I want to have my enrollment packets all ready to go. This is what I use for cubbies. And those are just Dollar Tree bins. And I think this shelf came from Target or Walmart. Again, with figures, they want you to show kids being physically active, people with different disabilities, and people of all ethnicities and ages. So these are that's the reason why those pictures are up there. This is my little dramatic play area. I think it's Melissa and Doug Market here. Let me back out a little bit. It's Melissa and Doug Market here. And I made this healthy and unhealthy sign again. That's for when I have my assessments, BAS assessments and stuff like that. And so, but I did make this board interactive too. So kids can come over and just pull it off. And like, you know, hey, little Michael, is this healthy or not healthy or unhealthy? And they can just come up and pick and say, yay, you know, those kinds of things. I have a dramatic play sign. I think I got that off of Teacher Pay Teachers for free. And I laminated it. So when you do your tours, you can let parents know that this is what they're doing in these areas, okay? And I have the little food down there. And this thing actually beeps like at the grocery store. I have a little area here where they can pretend to build things and tools and stuff. And they just saw on this thing all day. It's so funny. And I got this little toolbox from Dollar Tree. I thought that was so cool. And they like to carry this around. Well, when I was full, they would carry this around like they were going to work and bring it back. And I thought that was kind of funny. I have pictures of kids here sharing different ethnicities. And, you know, you want them to model what they see. And kids are playing together. That under construction sign, we're waiting on some artwork. I'm waiting on more kids to enroll. So that's what's going on with that. But those signs came from, because I didn't want a blank wall here, that came from Pocket of Preschool. And I believe that was free. Now, I just moved my block center. So I know that sign is there. I just moved it. But this is actually the writing center. And like I said, we're working on Squirrels and Acorns. So they can just use that to color or cut out something. Or just glue scrap paper on there. Of course, we got the ABC little writing boards. I have little mobile chalkboards under there. And also I have questions in certain centers. Like if you have an assistant or if you're working with a child and maybe you're like, well, what are some questions I need to be asking them to make them, you know, speak more and socialize more. And this is just a helpful tool. Like, I noticed that you put that with that, or you mix orange with brown, and what color does that make? And that reminds me of, you can talk to them about things like that. And I've labeled that as the writing center. And I also have a little writing book. I had the little blocks there because this was the block center. That's our birthday wall. That came from Hobby Lobby. And of course, the standard ABC border like a lot of us have. This is my block center, which I need to move that sign. I have the bead mazes up top and a book. You always want to have some type of literacy in your centers. And so that's what I tried to do. We have, vehicles, people, blocks, stacking blocks. They've been over here messing with stuff, my nieces. And we have animals and stuff like that. And also, I have a little book that I put together. Can you build this? To give the kids ideas on little structures they can build. And, you know, they like to look at this and mimic what it is that they see on here. And I just hang that from this side over here. And we're gonna come over here to my reading / calming corner. It will be a dream to have a larger space. I'm blessed and I'm grateful for the space I have, but it will be a dream because, you know, I just have this vision of having a really large reading area and in a separate common area, but I have to work with what I have, and I'm grateful. And this is my beginning, okay? So I have the little couch there. I have some little cushions, and I put a little something on the wall there. I think I got that from Amazon, a rug. I have their books, and with Fickers, I think you have to have no less than 25 books if I remember right. So that's about 30 books there. And I have the real animals there. This read sign, I can't remember where I got that from, probably Hobby Lobby. And I also have questions again. You know, how are you feeling right now? You know, you're dealing with social and emotional learning. So, you know, if a kid come over here to calm down, you give them some time. And if you want to talk to them, you can say, you know, how are you feeling right now? They may say, you know, I'm sad, you know, or how does it make you feel when, you know, when Johnny takes your toy or something like that. You want them to talk about their feelings and stuff. You want to encourage that. And I got the little calming corner sign. I think they came from Target Dollar Spot. Here's another sign that explains the library center. You can ask the kid questions. If you're stuck and you don't know what to say, can you tell me about the book? What happened in the story? Things like that. Okay, now we're coming over to our circle time area, which, like I said, this wasn't like this yesterday. So we're gonna see how this goes. I moved the kitchen over here, and if you look back there, you have to display something about healthy foods, which you saw I had that over at the grocery store. So I put this little picture back here. As they play, they can see healthy foods and stuff like that. Got a little plant up there. Those are yuck toys I'm going to disinfect. And calendar time. In their little kitchen, they have little plates and food and stuff in there, of course. This thing, I'm debating on getting rid of this. It takes up a lot of space, but at the same time, it stores a lot of things. So, like I have dress up. It's unorganized right now. They've been playing. And those connecting blocks and Legos supposed to go down there. And it's food and stacking toys and stuff like that. Again, I'm debating on whether I should get rid of that or not. I don't know. And this is my little, up here, I take that. Now, that's dual use. Sometimes I use that for markers and pens. But right now, I use that to go outside and put their cups and stuff in. This being right here, I have teacher books in. You know, we got to have the wipes on hand. This bin I use for upcoming themes or lesson plans. So right now, winter is next, right? So I got the penguins and winter books. Everything dealing with snow and stuff like that I have there. This is just information for licensing. And those are forms that I get together when I do my enrollment packet. You have to have certain forms about Medicaid and stuff like that in your packet. If you get the monthly subscription for HP Insta Ink, I keep my boxes because I plan to wrap those in library tape and use those for blocks. And that would be a great teacher tool. I mean, they stack perfectly, you know. So I'm going to get some library tape and I'm going to turn those into blocks. I have a little fall sensory bin here that I put away because they had beans everywhere. My little one had beans everywhere. So I put just sensory center there. Now I have tons of sensory items and art supplies in a storage closet, and I have a storage unit that I pay for, which I need to get rid of that thing. So I just keep these things on hand because we don't want to leave our children, you know, in a room unattended. So I keep these things on hand. I have paper towel rolls, glue, just little chenille stems and stuff like that. Some construction paper, things for the water table. And with this being lesson plans that I have just put away, I put it in here. If I can't put it in my bin right away, I just set it in here. So we did farm, and I had these little things like this hanging from the ceiling when we did farm. And you know, we did our apple theme and stuff. So last month's theme would be in here, and next month is there, and I'm working on the current month right now. Water table stuff, and these folders are when I prepare my enrollment packets. I use blue folders for that. And this, I labeled this. I had to make the best out of my space that I have. So I turned this little thing into a Play-Doh center. I have Play-Doh in there and tools, which I have more, but you know, you gotta work with the space you have. And I have little trays. They like to use it. And I also use these trays for art too. Here is the little paint center. And because I only have one kid in care, I do have some little aprons on hand from Dollar Tree and some aprons that she used. This string don't go in there. And I have some little paint little stuff in here and brushes and stuff put away. This whole little center here, of course you can see fine motor. So I have string beads and stuff, and I have 2 of those. And she liked to play with this, and we'll do color recognition. Hit the blue one, and hit the green one, and we'll do that kind of stuff. What's this? This is another pattern. This can also be fine motor and math. So I made another one of those. And I have pattern blocks here. And I also have, this is for much older kids. If they can take the pattern blocks and match up things, and it'll show you which blocks you need and stuff like that. I have a whole folder full of that, because you do get some kids who are very advanced and you want to have things on hand. By the way, this came from Pocket of Preschool, and this is what it looks like if you wanted to print that out. And I believe that was free. All you got to do is just laminate it, and that's good. Let's put that there. And down here I have my puzzle pieces and bags, because they'll have this stuff everywhere. And I have the matching puzzles over here. And I have a few new puzzles that I got from Aldi. I think these are just $5 from Aldi. And a little, I think this may be from Temu. All right, and let me see. Let me pan around again. Oh, get my hallway, y'all. So this is my little space. I'm proud of it. This is my beginning. It's not my forever, but I'm making the best of it. And I had to come back and show you guys when I put my Thanksgiving sign up. I plan on putting my Thanksgiving sign across here and just move those over here. That's my plan. And I don't know, I may hang something from the ceiling, but I think my most happiest decorating time will be Christmas. And I'm gonna do the gingerbread thing. So I think I'll just put a few things out for Thanksgiving, and for Christmas, I may just go all out, okay? So I just wanna thank you guys for watching. And hanging out with me, checking out my small little space. Small but mighty, right? Here we go. All right. God bless you all, and thank you for watching. Have a good one. Bye-bye.